Make that booty clap.
We have to, we got to clap to let the, we do that to let
the children downstairs to keep quiet.
Yeah.
You let them know that.
No, we do that so like we can link the audio up. So I just put the audio of when the clap happens to when the video sees the clap. We're here with Siguy.
The most amazing.
Hello, everybody.
He's back.
I'm back.
He's back.
On tape.
I'm so excited.
We got him on film now.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
That thing is recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see a red dot up there. A red dot.
I'll believe you. Fellas, what's going on?
I got mangy hair from being under a car. I took a shower, bro, and it was literally black. Like just black falling on the shower floor.
It was like
it was gross.
yeah, for sure.
Like
But it was like what, like
venom.
oil and shit?
Yeah. WD-40 up in there. Yeah, dude. Make my hair silky.
Yeah, it looks good. You look like a fucking Dago.
Yeah, I washed my hair like 3 times.
Damn.
Yeah, you look like an Italian.
Yeah.
Pasta spaghettis.
Fettuccine.
Would be funny, like a Japanese Italian dude who's like, oh, fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh, the riberry.
Silas, last time you were on this podcast, you said a racist word at the very end of it.
What was that racist word?
I'm not going to say it.
You called Armenians dirty. I don't agree. I don't disagree with that statement, but
People were very upset.
Was that cut off or no?
nah.
No, I didn't listen. I didn't listen to the video, and then I posted it.
That's okay.
Valid.
I don't do that with anything.
I put my whole address out on the video and he just posted it, bro.
Yeah.
If your birthday was your social security number, what would your birthday be? And also, what is your mother's maiden name?
What was your first pet?
Pickles.
Got him. Got him. I already know the mother's maiden name.
Pickles.
No.
Or hate equals.
Gonzalez.
What's been going on with you guys?
I got a ticket this week.
For what?
Eating?
Speeding.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Where?
You're a badass.
On the on the way home from work. I was going like 20 over.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and I got fucking ticketed.
Which you in a rush to come home and wax pole or what?
No, I think I had to shit.
Oh, understandable.
And I didn't tell him because I was like, that's an excuse. I shouldn't have been driving. I think I just wanted to drive that fast.
I would have told him I had a shit.
No, but he was like, ticket. And then I was like, I knew I was going to get a ticket. So I was like, I'm going to fucking...
Say no.
No, I was like, I'm going to make this motherfucker work for it.
It's like when I'm at the strip club.
Kind of. But I was just like, hey, I got a question. I was like, why did you become a cop? And then he was like, pension. And I was like, dope. And then I was like, hey, I gotta say this because I'm not sure the next time this will happen, but I gotta know what the procedure is. I was like, I have a gun,
Yeah,
in my car, and he was like, okay, is he in your name? And I was like, yeah, and he was like, that's all right. He didn't even look at it, and then I was like, no, I mean, like, I want to know what would happen. So like he was like, all right, well then you'll have to. And then I was like, okay, magazine in it, not in the chamber. Pulled it out, and then he took it back to his car.
he fucking checked it.
Yeah, the serial number. He was like, came back like 5 minutes later and was like, it was yours. And then I was like, okay, I also have a controlled substance because I had my Adderall in the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the procedure for that?
So you're just snitching on yourself.
Well, no, I mean, I wasn't doing anything illegal. I was just like, if this were to happen, I want to know what my rights are.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, we just looked at it, and he was like, looked at the pills and was like, they don't look fake. It's in your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're like, let me get some free legal advice off this cop.
pretty much. I mean, I didn't want to just be like, okay. He was like, slow. He was like, or no, what did he say? He was like, dude, he was like, do you want to be a cop? And I was like, I don't think I'd be good at it. And he was like, why not? And I was like, I don't know.
Can't control myself.
He was like, hey, you wouldn't get any tickets if you were a cop. And I was like, all right.
You're like, but George Floyd and stuff. You know,
I was like, I don't agree with what you guys did.
I would have did him dirtier.
I would have smushed him.
Holy shit.
No, but I was pissed. I was pissed. And he was like, why are you going so fast? And I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Have you ever gotten a ticket?
I've gotten one ticket, yeah. Just for speeding.
How fast were you going?
I think just 15 over.
Hell yeah.
I was just going 75 and a 60. Which is not ticket worthy.
That's not.
No.
Nah.
What about you?
I don't think so. I don't think I've gotten a speeding ticket. I've gotten tickets for like disorderly conduct and shit.
Like what?
Like disturbance of the peace.
What did you do?
Smoking za outside.
Oh, you only got a ticket?
Yeah, thankfully, brother, cool. Because they didn't find it on me.
But they were like, are you high as shit? And you were like, yeah, I can't.
Was it your house?
Were you smoking? No, it wasn't at my house.
It was in public?
It was like 2 streets over, like right by the park. And then they just zoomed up on us. They were like, were you guys smoking?
Yeah.
No.
I can't tell a lie. Yes.
It's just fucking, like fucking, you can smell it off of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So
okay.
you didn't have anything because you smoked it?
Yeah.
You're like, I know my rights
Yeah.
is legal. I can, you can't prove it. And they're like, are you high? And you were like, yeah.
You're colored.
I don't, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
Boy, where the hell you down Tallahassee, man?
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Yeah. I would have arrested you.
Yeah.
I would have been like, this motherfucker's up to no good.
I was up to no good.
You were smoking dope.
Mm-hmm. Outside.
Dude, yeah, you gave me that joint for Christmas. And I smoked like a hit off it and I was fucked up.
I laced it.
No, what I was looking at the case it came in and it was like really low.
Yeah.
And I hit it once and I was like, oh no. So I was like, fuck, dude. But
came
also
down.
you fucking you have the weirdest weed.
Yeah.
Like, remember
Han Solo burger.
Han Solo burger? He's like, this is that. Dude, I don't think we talked about it. The time George, he was like, you want to go out? Let's go outside while I smoke this blunt. And I was like, okay.
That was
And
bad.
so I sat there while he smoked the blunt, and then he smoked the whole thing.
That was fucking rough.
And then we came back in here for like 5 minutes, and we were in the studio, and he was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay. And then he was gone for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I texted him. I was like, you all right? And I didn't get a response. I waited like 10 minutes. And then I went to the bathroom door and I was like, you all right? And you were like, I just hear, yeah, dude, my fucking stomach's fucked up, though. I got to shit. Is it cool if I stay here tonight?
Yeah, it was that bad.
And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And I came back in here and was just dicking around. And I went to go to bed. I came out and he was just laying on the couch like this. He's just sleeping. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
At least you didn't throw up.
Yeah. It took a lot out of me, though. Like, I threw up.
I thought that's why you went to the bathroom. Because he was in there for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, he's definitely sick. He just smoked like a fucking
a
whole
hog leg.
blunt. Yeah, like a huge ass blunt. I was like, he's definitely sick in there.
Yeah.
And then I just hear, no.
That shit loosened me up.
Yeah, dude. I remember I was like watching you do it, and I was like, dude, he's gonna be fucked up. That was a big blunt.
Yeah.
And
I probably shouldn't have done that, huh?
it was pretty funny though.
You got a good story out of it.
Yeah.
What about you, dude?
What about me?
Remember when you got sick?
I don't remember that.
Fucking no run to the bathroom. Just I'm gonna do it right here,
It was Kevin Gates.
dude. That shit was
Kevin Gates sucks.
Kevin Gates, yeah, he set me up.
Hey,
No, you know what set you up? You fucking chugged like 4 Monacos.
They're all different.
They were all different liquor. It was like one has tequila, one has gin, one is just fucking rum, and you were like, I'm gonna.
Plus that coffee shit.
Yeah.
And that old Smokies banana pudding or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
dude,
Oh,
you were.
that was gross.
Dude, now the funniest thing was when we did that episode type. Remember, we did we tried to do a podcast in there, and then I was like, I thought you were fucking like acting drunk.
Yeah, I was.
Because remember,
I was acting
no,
drunk.
because remember when you took a sip of a Buzzball and then you looked up on your phone, you were like, well, one sip of a Buzzball.
Dude, I didn't drink like that back
Valid.
then.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
You were like, you gave me your phone. I was like, I hit the back arrow and I was like, will one sip of a Buzzball make you black out?
What was that? 2 Christmases ago? I
Yeah,
think?
yeah. And you
Yeah,
were like,
that's crazy.
You were like, no, I was just fucking around. And then I like clicked the next back arrow and you were like, how do I know if I'm drunk? No, but when I was like, we were doing that episode and I was just like, dude, you're faking it. And then you just went, no, no.
I'm not.
And then, yeah, you fucking threw up everywhere.
Satellite.
Do you think I was faking it to this day?
No. I thought you were faking it when we were talking, but then you fucking threw up and I was like, oh.
We did. I don't remember what happened. Did we do a podcast before that?
Yeah, that's when I was on the thing. Like,
Okay.
dude, you're faking it, and you went, no.
Okay. Do you still have that podcast somewhere?
It's on my computer. I'm thinking about like we want to start like a Patreon.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like every time we do an episode, it'll be an hour, and then we'll have like an hour in the Patreon. So like I was thinking like just we get the Patreon and just upload all the old like the first eps.
Yeah.
Those were the bad ones too.
Yeah, there was some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Muslims.
Yeah. It's just when I'd start to drink, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that's with everybody.
I think
a
I-
little
Everybody
rowdy.
gets a little loose.
Yeah, I think I dropped an N-word in one of them.
We're just,
Those are
we're just
funny.
opinionated.
Yeah,
That's
so
all.
no, I wasn't like no, I just said it like well, it wasn't the way that like sounds bad. It was the way that like
It was the good way.
it was the way the cool guys use it. That's what I did.
It was the Chirac way.
And then everyone went, "Oh!"
Cool guys.
So if you guys want, I think we should just make the Patreon like $1 a month.
the cool guys. Yeah.
Blacks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're all gonna be jobless.
No,
I
my
don't
job
think
don't
so.
give a fuck, bro. My
Mine
job,
might.
Nah, my job only cares if you're like a pedophile.
Mm.
If you're like,
Why?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
Like if you're touching kids out, but if you're getting like DUIs all
Like,
week,
you shot someone, you just got a raise.
yeah, dude, they don't care about your
Well,
bribes.
Silas, you can't work where George works then because you fuck boys.
Yeah.
No,
It's
He's
been
the
hard to
Pope?
find a job because of that. It really has. People are so, I don't know, they're just
All
weird
right.
about
They're
it.
so judgy.
guys, it's the future. I'm allowed to come in a guy's ass.
Oh, so Day started working with me.
How is that?
It's all right. He's doing good. It's just it's weird to think about him being there. Like, oh shit, Day's here. You know?
Guys, the Klan rally's gonna move till like probably Wednesday because he's gonna. I don't want him to see what we're doing.
Yeah. It's funny. My boss already has a fucking nickname for him. They call him D-Man.
Third day in.
They're like, you and
D-Man.
D-Man.
You and D-Man. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
It's like getting bullied in high school.
Yeah.
If you get that nickname, you're done.
D-Man.
Yeah.
Because he's Dick Man. He's the Dick Man.
Dick and ass man.
Yeah. And then he went and told everybody about how he fucking sued the doctor and shit for not fucking taking his nut out or, you know, like tending to his nuts.
Like, yeah, he lost a testicle.
He lost a testicle because his doctor was out hunting.
Really?
Yeah, bro. That's
Oh,
why he
I thought
sued
it
him.
was just like.
That's how we got all his money, right?
That's how he sued him. Yeah. Because he was out hunting.
I thought the doctor was just like, there's nothing to worry about.
Nah, he was.
He just wasn't there.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on call, but the doctor was fucking.
That's pretty funny.
It's fucking.
Well, if it's opening day, I mean, right?
Yeah.
Can't blame the dude.
Yeah.
Get you a big buck.
Lose a nut. That would suck, dude.
Yeah, he's adjusting all right, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to say nigga around him too much anymore.
Probably not. I bet that drops a little bit.
Hey, he can throw the hands with them though. I told him that's fair game.
It'd be funny if you told him that and then no one else knew he was going to do that. So he just runs up and he's like, motherfucker! And then everyone's like, ah!
It is definitely fair game, bro. I've never seen too many fights break out there, but when they do, it's fun.
Just someone spazzes, like he starts losing. Like, fucking kill me!
Like that one time,
Do it!
me and that dude got in a fight because he dropped the "your mom," and I was like, "Dude, don't!" And he dropped it, and I was like, "Say it again, motherfucker!" And he fucking stood on it. He was like, "Your mom," and I was like, "Oh, you bitch!"
It's funny how you don't have an HR.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, yeah, some guy got his fucking ass beat, and everyone's like,
where was HR? Oh, HR
was watching.
Was watching. Yeah,
AR saw him get his ass beat.
Yeah.
I said AR saw him get his ass beat. HR saw him get his ass beat.
You got a problem with it? Go talk to HR. And HR is just standing in the corner like...
HR is like... You scallywag, put your hands up, you bitch.
This is the complaint box right here.
Kenny?
Kenny's joining us on the podcast today.
Kenny, you're a fucking retard.
They abandoned him.
Kenny, you got dropped off at the pound because you suck.
No, he didn't.
You absolutely
Yo,
suck.
what happened to the other dog?
Oh, yeah.
The fucking...
Someone just came and got it.
Okay.
Were they Chinese?
They just walked into your garage and took
I
it?
don't know. I wasn't there. Dog bit my dad, though. Because my dad was like, he was like, gave him a bowl of food, and then he was like, that's... And he took the fucking dog food back, and the dog bit him because he was starving.
Fucking asshole.
And then Mark was like, oh my God. He was bummed out. It was crazy.
What did Mark think was going to happen?
I don't know. I mean, I think he's used to this guy. Just kind of dumbass. So, like, when there's a dog that's, like, feral and hungry, he was like, I'm going to take his food, and he got bit, and he was like...
Why do you take his food to begin with?
I don't know, dude.
To assert dominance.
Just like, yeah, dominance.
He's like, I am the alpha. I am the true African.
Yeah. I am the captain of the ship. I
am the
feed
captain.
you.
No. I'm going to eat you.
I decide whether you get rescued tonight or not.
I'm going to put a fucking bullet in your fucking dog head.
oh my God.
I'm going to fucking eat you.
That's why I asked if they were Chinese, the people that came to pick them up.
Well, I didn't respond to it because that's offensive.
Well, that's why they closed
Did you know?
That's why they closed their restaurants on Monday. You know,
It's dog catching day.
yeah, dog catching day.
Oh, yeah, I have a very good at catch a dog. We have a butterfly net we catch a dog with. That was more offensive than what you said.
Exactly.
Oh, have a very good at dog catch. I catch a dog with the name hash. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, very good at dog catch.
The fucking reel I showed you earlier this week of the...
Dude, that shit was so funny. I got to pull it up.
It's like
Dude, you haven't been here since I got this.
It's like a Chinese lady,
Wait,
bro.
yeah, you have.
The
Yeah, you've been. Yeah, you know. So, yeah, I can connect my phone to it.
He can play prawn.
I can play prawn. Let's see. Oh, let me connect it. Let me connect it to the
Dumbass.
Watch it.
I might not be able to hear it.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna. Yeah, you what? Hold on. Fuck. Fucking shitty production.
We got that fucking...
These are just for show.
We got that motherfucking...
I think it still plays out loud.
There is nothing like a library. You just want to come to a library. Maybe you want to take out the
you
mic.
lied.
I can hear it through your headphones. I thought I could.
No, I'm gonna play it out loud then.
You want to pull out the Mein Kampf or the Huckleberry Finn?
There is nothing like a library. You just want to come to a library. Maybe you want to take out the Mein Kampf. Maybe you want to take out the Huckleberry.
Dude, that I had a good one.
Hi, I'm Josh Knoxville. This is Jackass. I'm here at STL Auto Pro.
Is that fucking Joshua Block?
Yeah,
Sick.
we're trying to get him on.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think an interview with him would be?
He's an expensive guy.
Like
He only makes $400K a year though.
we should just buy him like a bottle of like
Anything, honestly.
Henny.
Well, the one thing I'm nervous about is he just like he'll be in an interview and just throw up.
That's true.
So it's like that's the one thing I'm kind of nervous about.
I can handle it.
No, like just fucking like you. There's like a autistic dude throwing up. It's just kind of like
We'll put a bucket next to him.
I don't know, dude.
Or
Hold
we'll-
on, hold on. Dude, this. Yeah.
We'll make him hold a bucket the whole time.
Alex Jones.
You try DMT? What you think of Stinky Whipple?
Yeah, my dad liked that meme.
Your dad would.
You made him proud.
Silas, what are your plans? What do you got brewing? What's going on?
When?
I don't know. Fucking never, dude.
No, I'm in summer.
You're on summer break?
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
He's
dude.
in summer.
I'm in summer, dude.
What's that?
I'm
Swing your fucking pole. He's in summers.
I'm in summers.
Swing your fucking pole.
You digging in me? You digging in summers?
I am digging in it.
I'm gonna come on an ass.
I'm in the biggest bird.
No. Yeah, it's been. Oh yeah, actually, we're not even recording. This is just an intervention for you, George.
That'd be funny, bro.
Do an intervention.
Yeah, I'd probably walk in and see everybody, and I'd be like, "Oh hell no, I'm getting the fuck up out of here."
Just fucking.
It's just your brother.
Yeah, you just gotta. You know how they always have like a mediator. Like there's a guy who's like, "No, you gotta understand. They're trying to help you," and they're like, "Motherfucker, dead. You don't fucking know, man."
It's just my brother, like, "Shh, bro, you got a vape?"
I love your eyes.
He was dead ass like, "Bro, you got a vape?" And it's sitting in my pocket, and I'm like, "Nah." And he's like, "Yeah, I forgot mine." I'm like, "Fucking sure, bro. Okay,
Nice.
you ain't hitting my shit."
Pretty funny. Nah, I was thinking about
Just spilled the beer on the number 9.
Yeah. Did you? Is that number 9? I thought that was fucking Salvation Army. I swear to God, it looks like the Salvation Army logo.
It's a crest
Okay.
with like a red stripe. You know what that means, right? Heil.
England.
What?
Heil.
Fucking Nazi dude.
Yeah, dude, I got the fucking patch.
That's one thing we don't joke about here. What'd you think of Kanye's new song?
The album?
Yeah, the album. I showed you the album. I'm talking about the. Reading with my cousin, reading dirty magazine. He saw you kissing,
that
and we
what
know
you were
it that you
singing
need.
earlier?
Yeah, dude, you don't know that? That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. And then Dave Blunt's just goes on and he's like, 19 don't help me anymore, just put me in a trance. I'm talking about you for you, man. No, I got a Benz.
Why you make Dave Blunt sound like Mario Judah?
I'm a big bear, big dog.
Oh my gosh.
No, I want to play it real quick.
They're probably the same person. I mean, think about it. Have you ever seen Dave Blunt and Mario Judah in the same room?
That's a good one. Have you ever seen Donald Trump and Abraham Lincoln in the same room? They be really trying to bring these conspiracy.
I don't think Donald Trump could ever be Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was a damn...
Whoa! What the fuck, dude?
He was.
Oh my
How do you think they felt when they were like, "You're free. You can
probably
go."
like, fuck, I guess I gotta get a lawnmower.
Like, where the fuck am I gonna go eat? Huh? He gives us a nice space here. I can sleep.
So you're saying they should have been still be slaves?
I mean,
They have KFC.
they got let go and they didn't have anywhere to go. They pretty much got enslaved again.
To the streets.
more legal technically. They worked under like
Sharecropping?
yeah.
Well,
They start rapping.
then you guys came over and we were like, wait, we can pay you guys pretty much nothing, and you were like, we love trabajo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Mexico abolished slavery before the U.S. and England.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny now they just have dudes cutting people's heads off. See what happens when you don't have slavery? Dude, just fucking cut people's heads off.
They just turned into savages down there.
Careful.
Yeah. Is this a Kanye song? Sick. My uncle touched me, yeah.
With your friends.
Bro, you're like a heroin addict.
You're a fucking heroin addict. Wait. You want to hear Dave? I'm not talking about a man.
What?
It's pretty good, right?
Did he say he's still taking nitrous?
Yeah. Hey, you know what I have a fucking problem with? We fucking, one of our first episodes where we got this Rodcaster, I like played a Playboy Cardi song, and then we got fucking copyright strike. You know how many views that fucking video got? 0. So how the fuck does that work? I swear to God, I got 0 views, and then it was like, this video is being copyright claimed, and I was like, by fucking who, dude?
By fucking
YouTube.
Where's that go?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucking retarded.
He was like, no.
Yeah, it's literally like 0 views. Like, I hadn't even watched that one. It was just like when we first started doing the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
So it was like, I just upload it from RSS, and it would be like the cover. And it was like, this video's copyright claimed, and I like clicked it, and it was like Playboy Cardi, and I was like,
fucking asshole.
yeah, oh no, he's gonna get all our money now.
Yeah, all of our 0 views.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Makes me mad. Gets me super peeved.
Does it?
No, I mean, it doesn't matter. No one saw it. So it's just like, we copyright claim this. Any money that comes from it'd be fucking hilarious if just someone donated $1 million. And it'd be like, I would get a gun.
Yeah.
I would get a gun and go into a public space. I'd be mad.
That's such a broad fucking threat.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
What's my birthday?
It's your birthday, right?
Holy shit.
We were watching that before you got here.
Bro, we were dying at that video for like an hour.
Yeah.
It's so retarded.
It's so stupid, bro.
It's your birthday, right? I mean, yeah, it was. How come why does Steezy sound like Jeffrey Dahmer? He's like, I'm thinking about the repercussions. The percussions, I mean.
I think it's because he's trying not to laugh. And he's like...
Well, the one where he did laugh was so funny, where he's like, not after this, look what you did! And you just hear...
You think this is funny?
I mean, it's kind of funny.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, it's such a good video.
Yeah. I've shown so many people that video, and they're like, dude, is that guy retarded?
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. We were like, he was like, Silas was like, we were kind of dickheads. Making fun of a retarded guy, and I was like, but it was funny.
If it's funny, I don't see the problem.
Mm-hmm, right?
It's bringing somebody joy.
It's me, yeah, me and you.
Yeah.
Just fucking dying laughing, and everyone else is like, I don't get it.
What are you laughing at this kid for? Something's obviously wrong with him. It's funny though, right?
It's hilarious. Yeah, you know how easy it is to get a suppressor?
How easy?
Pretty fucking easy.
Just sign your name on a dotted line.
No, I had to give my fingerprints, and I needed a ID style picture of my face.
Just you in the shower.
I was just like, no, I went to the place and they did it for me. I stood in front of a white background and did my fingerprints. It's pretty easy though.
Did you sit on a black couch, on a black leather couch?
And they were like, so you said that you used to doing modeling. What if I fuck you in the ass? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I mean,
You really want a job in this industry?
you really want to get ahead, I have to fuck you in the ass. Me, the retard.
Okay.
I mean, it's not gonna be. No one's gonna see it, right?
No one's going to see it. It's going to be me plugging your ass. I'm gonna fuck you. No one's gonna see the video. It's just gonna be me plugging your ass.
I mean, okay. I mean, I'll do it if it's what I need to do.
Why'd you turn Mexican?
I don't know. The voice got high pitched, and I was like, "What match is this?" And I was like,
I mean, if you gonna plug me, you have to do it on the camera. No one's going to see it, right?
The fucking Valley Girl accent.
"Is that what that is?" It was just like Toronto. Was like, "Who's gonna fuck me in the ass?" Sick to my stomach, fam. I have diarrhea all over his penis.
Have you seen those videos?
An Indian dude. He's like, "Have you ever done this type of work before?" "I have not done a lot of work like this before." He's like, "All right, go ahead and take your polo shirt off. Take your fucking button up off." And he's like,
Okay, I'm going to take button off shirt.
he's like, "Oh no, what I'm gonna have you do is
Okay, sir.
okay, what I'm gonna bend over on all fours and yeah, I'm gonna fuck." Oh no.
Ford body star.
When I grow up, I will be pilot and destroy Pakistan and destroy India.
I wanted to grow up and destroy
I
India.
will commit great crime. I will bust nut and water dispenser.
Now my ass is getting destroyed. Oh no.
That's so funny.
We need that, bro.
What?
We need that.
What?
Like, we need to see an actual live video.
fucking
like
Indian
thick
dude?
Indian accent. Maybe not a dude. I ain't hating on the preference, but maybe not a dude.
No, Indian dude would be funny. Like, what? You want me to what? A shobab vagin.
You want me? You're crazy.
You want to fuck me in ass? It's not that funny.
It's not.
Indian casting couch. What? I'm IT man. My name is Dave.
It's not that funny, but on paper, it is pretty funny.
When I went to Jamaica a couple of years ago, I was trying to call to get my I couldn't get my debit card. I couldn't spend it because I was in a different country. So I called and it was just an Indian lady. It was like, "Hello, sir. My name is Paula, and I am going to be helping you today. What is your name?" And I was like,
Is your name really Paul?
"You liar." No, he wasn't. No, but it was pretty much like she was like, "Well, if you do not have a picture of your social security card, I cannot help you." And I was like, "Why would I have my social security card? I'm in a fucking different country. That's what I'm calling you about." And then she was just like, "I cannot help you, sir." And then at the very end of the call, I was like, "You're a fucking retard. Do you know that? You're a fucking retard." And I got disconnected. And I called back, and it was a white person. They were just like, "Okay, yeah." And I got my card unlocked.
Hello, my name's Kevin. I'm going to be helping you today.
"Hey, what's up? My name's Gene. Seems like you're having some unusual activity on your debit card."
Bro, one of my coworkers, that's like his phrase he says when he gets pissed off at somebody. He goes, "You know you're a real fucking retard, right?" Like, he just fucking looks at him and says, "You're fucking retarded.
It's
You
your
know
birthday, right? That's a good fucking comeback. Like, you know, you're a fucking dumbass, dude.
It's your birthday, right?
It's your birthday, right? I mean, yeah.
There was so much anger behind that too.
I know.
It's like the most offensive thing you come up with.
It's your birthday, right?
The fuck?
I really wish we could somehow put the video in, but I'm not going to do it.
No.
What do you have to lose?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up to switch out some speakers that you left at your buddy's house for his new ones.
All
when
right,
you
dude.
left
All right, dude.
All right.
George is ready to slide.
I am, bro. That was disrespectful as hell.
At my job, I saw the dude I'm like training on the CNC machine. He was like about to beat up the fucking lumber guy, the dude on the forklift. It's so funny. He was like, yeah. He went on. I was like, go ask him if we have this, and then he came back. He's like, he said we didn't have it. So I called him and I called the dude and I was like, do we have this? And he was like, yeah, we have it. And then I was like, yeah, he says we have it. And he goes, what? He told me we didn't. And I was like, wow, we probably have it somewhere. He's like, because I'll go confront a motherfucker right now. I don't fucking care. I mean, I'm on that fucking level, dude. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, I was on one.
I'm not
earlier.
I'm not scared of confrontation, dude. Or confrontation. I'm not scared of confrontation.
I'll confront your ass.
I'm confronting your ass right now, dude.
I was on one earlier this week. We were fucking at a job, and I don't know. I was just stressed out, and my boss was yelling at everybody, and he started yelling at me, and I'm like, motherfucker, you know you don't take it there with me. So I just don't say nothing, and I just keep my head down and keep working, right? And everybody's like, hey, bro, you good? You good?
And you're like, no.
I'm like, I'm fine, right?
I'm pissed.
I'm really am fine. I don't care. I don't like to like be stressed out at work. I like to keep a quiet mind, you know? So I disregard whatever the fuck he's yelling at people about. I'll just keep my work going. We're almost
I keep it pushing. That's the shit
Right.
I fucking stand on.
right. So we're almost done, and he's like, George, do we have this and this out? And I'm like, nope. And I just keep fucking doing my work. And one of my other friends is like, it's in the wheelbarrow. And I'm like,
Fuck, it's in the wheelbarrow.
I look at Stan and I'm like, it's in the wheelbarrow. And he's like, I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. And I'm like,
crying, like, it's in the wheelbarrow. I already told you.
I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just giving you answers, bro. He's like, there's a way to communicate. And then he comes up to
You're
me.
a faggot.
He comes up to me later and he's like, you want to talk calmly? We can talk calmly. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you on, bro? I'm like, there's just if you know yelling at somebody's going to get them pissed, why would you even do that? Like, I understand there's loud machinery going on, but there's a certain way you talk to somebody to get them to fucking want to do it right. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do shit for you if you're just fucking yelling at them and making them feel like shit.
Getting goofing off.
Yeah. I'll make you feel like shit for making us feel like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I don't really feel that way. I don't care. I could care less what you want to say.
I got kicked out the Casey's this week. Not kicked
what?
out. I didn't get kicked out.
The one up here.
The one in where I work.
Yeah.
Were you asked to exit?
No, the lady was just like, get out of here.
Was it an old white lady?
It was.
Dude, that lady's weird.
She's mean.
She's fucking weird.
Mean. I walked in, they usually have pizza in the pizza cabinet heater. And I was like, it was empty, and I was like, you guys have any pizza? Because I forgot to freaking bring my lunch with me.
Dumbass.
I forgot to bring it, and I was like, I know. And I forgot to bring it, and I was like, when's the pizza? And she was like, oh, we're just started making it. It's going to be about an hour. And I went, God, I'm going to kill myself. And she didn't let me. I was still going to get a fucking sugar-free Red Bull regardless. And she was like, no. She was like, if you're going to yell, get out.
That lady's weird, man. Every morning not every morning, but whenever we're working around there, I'll stop by and she's just fucking smacking the shit out of her gum in the morning. Just
there's a transgender that works there.
Did you hit on him? Her? Them?
The abomination. No.
Did you hit on them?
No, I
Killed them.
I was asked to leave, but I saw, and I was like, yeah, I might leave this Casey's, but you're not going to heaven.
Holy shit, dude. That's wild.
I didn't say that, of course. I don't care.
That lady got mad at me one time. The old lady.
Yeah.
Because I walked in the morning and I was like, meow.
She was like, ah!
She was like, what's wrong with him? I didn't hear her say that, but
It's weird. As soon you hit like the age 80 plus, you just turn into like a fucking
Scrooge, bro.
I don't know.
You don't let nobody have fun. Well, I can't meow in the store.
I can't say I'm gonna kill myself because you don't have the
Exactly.
fucking sausage pizza.
That sausage pizza, sausage pizza is to die for.
It's pretty good. And it sucks because I was waiting on it all day, and then I got there and they were like, "It's out."
Is it good?
I mean, it's fucking gas station pizza.
Casey's Pizza is gas, though. It is gas, though.
I don't know. Maybe when you get it, I get it like
After
the
it's been
evening,
sitting there and
just
like,
fucking like It's like eating a piece of fucking like cloth. The cheese it's all solid. It just slides off, and then it's just tomato sauce bread. Yeah, I'm glad about eating that. Yeah. Whenever I want to eat a fucking piece of fucking pita bread with tomato sauce, I'll come here. Yeah. No, but it's all right. Yeah, to answer your question,
It's good.
I don't know, bro. Every time I get it, that shit be banging.
when do you get it?
In the morning,
Exactly.
like 7:30.
I remember one time I had to go into work early, like it was for like a training thing.
A training thing.
Yeah, and it was like they were like, don't worry guys, for lunch we got pizza, and
Is Casey's Pizza?
It was some other gas station pizza, and I ate it, and I had got vicious diarrhea, and I had to excuse myself from the meeting.
You're like, excuse myself, I'm gonna go
I was
explode.
like, something's happening, and I just got up and I was like, I'll be back. Yeah.
Explosive diarrhea sounds fun.
It's so much easier to wipe though.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a bidet.
Hey, y'all ever like shit real hard, like big, you know? And you go to wipe and there's nothing there. What the fuck does that
That's
mean?
the best though.
What the fuck that mean?
I think it means like, I don't know.
I think it's dehydrated.
3 more weeks.
It's like
of
you're not
winter.
drinking enough water. I think.
You need to drink more Walk Heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got 3 more weeks of winter.
That's what that means.
You wipe your ass and there's no shit on it. You're like, fuck.
It's gonna be cold for a while.
It's gonna get pretty chilly. And that I know for sure.
Guys, I wiped my ass last night and there was no.
Stop talking about the potty. People don't like to listen to you talk about your fucking fecal matter.
You think a bidet would be worth it though? No,
Have you ever used one?
never.
You have?
Yeah.
I'd
I've
be
had one in a
scared.
hotel.
Really?
What's it like? I also had one in a hotel, but I didn't use it. I was scared it would.
You
irritate
can almost
my
feel it in
anus.
your throat.
That's
Yo,
what I was worried about.
It was high pressure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it goes up your ass. Like when you put a vibrator up your ass, and you know, it's that same feeling.
it's like 150 psi.
It's just, it's like filling up a tire.
Holy shit,
That's
dude.
not good.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey,
Did it clean your asshole?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No. You're faking it. No.
so you're friends with Mr. Beast?
Based. Mr. Based.
We could fucking get him on here.
I think if we just dressed you up as him, people would believe.
Dude,
You have the same voice.
You fucking like do his voice so good.
Mr. Based. Based.
What are your thoughts on fracking?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what fracking is. I'm gonna look it up.
No, we could get him on here.
Where's he based out of? Like,
I think he's fucking mobile.
He doesn't have a home.
he's a mobile cum
I mean,
dumpster.
like
He was just in Gary not too long ago.
Elkhart, yeah. That's what I was saying. I was like,
he just got denied access to Dubai.
Dude, during that podcast, the whole time he was fucking with him about Italy. About how he's banned in Italy.
Can't even go home to Italy.
I'm gonna call. He's like, "Where is a dream place that you would like to live?" And he told him Italy, probably Italy. And then he calls the fucking
President or some
the
shit.
prime minister, and he's like, "You are banned from Italy." No,
No. I want to go home to Italy.
no, we could get him on here.
let's do it. And then let's.
I
Just
mean,
harass
it's
him.
not a question of how, it's a question of how much.
I think if we have beer, I think that's enough.
for
I
real.
know, but I also don't want to be like the fucking dude who's like freaks the shit out of him.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, I know, but like there's people that just have him on and just mess with
You
him.
want to have a serious conversation with him?
I definitely don't want to like make him freak out.
You're
Like
gonna
feel
be
uncomfortable.
Yeah, because that's I don't know. I feel like that's kind of fucked up.
We're like, Josh, question.
At least on camera, right?
When's the first time you jacked off?
Well, one of the questions was, have you getting any pussy?
He probably has. Paying for it. He probably has, though.
Based. Mr. Based.
No, I don't know, dude. I see people who have him on and they just fuck with them. They'll be like, put the fries, and then he's like,
No. I make fucking more than you.
In that interview, he had people come in and, like, try to fucking touch him.
Yeah, the plague doctors.
Yeah, and they were like, "Put the fries in the bag."
I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm scared. They were like in robes and shit though.
It's giving the same thing as like nightmare to the autistic kid. It's the same thing. Yeah,
It literally is.
yeah.
Nightmare. Joke's on you. My nightmare's getting fucked in the ass. I like it.
Oh, spook me, daddy.
No.
No.
Enter my rectory.
Yeah, I think we should.
George, you're a Catholic.
Yeah,
What do you think
raised Catholic.
What do you think? What do you think about the new Papa?
The new Papa?
Yeah.
He's from Oblak, so I stamp it, bro. He probably I got a like an idea. We should take a toast to the new Pope being from Chirac
Yeah, I'm down for
and
that.
take like 2 wine glasses, down them, and then 2 shots of Merlot.
Why?
Because the Pope's from Chicago.
Just go with it.
He's the first American Pope,
Exactly.
which
Sick.
that was kind of
America.
Weird.
no, that was like fucking shot. I guarantee. I thought there was like, I thought the fucking last dude was from America, and it was like Argentina, and he was like, man, the Beatles.
Man, I want to throw cheese.
Man, don't say Beetlejuice 3 times, or I'm going to attack you. And,
He's cool though. His name's Robert.
I know it's cool to look at like all the popes through history, and there's like cool ones like Pope like fucking Dionysius, and then there's just Pope Bob. It's like this is our fucking guy.
This is the guy.
He's going to take out the Pope out to the island.
Me and Silas were talking about it. It's kind of weird how they idolize him though. Like one person.
Dude, he's the fucking Pope.
I'm against it.
I gotta be really.
That's
Oh,
just-
yeah,
it's just-
100%.
Are you Catholic?
No, but like,
What were you? Fucking Protestant, right?
yeah, but my like family were raised Catholic and my mom's side. But you're just idolizing a man. You know what I mean? This kind of
Yeah,
goes
but-
against religion and all, except if you're like,
Yeah, but he's not. You're not supposed to idolize him.
but that's what they do.
He's just the speaker of Catholicism. I remember when
Which is like idolizing though, right?
I don't.
They put him on a
if
pedestal.
you idolize him, that's on you.
A lot of people do though, bro. Like when they blew the white smoke, letting everyone know that the new Pope was chosen. They're like, it's like a fucking sport.
And he like
Everybody's-
blesses everything.
Everybody's in the crowd like, yeah. Like, bro, like you guys didn't win. Somebody just got elected.
He blessed what was it? 1992 Cadillac or some shit.
Sick.
And like nobody can drive it. Seriously,
Yeah,
because he
it's
blessed
by
it.
the fucking Pope, dude.
If you're telling me that's not
I
idolizing
could
somebody's
be the fucking
blessing,
Pope.
just bless
I
everything.
got a bunch of I'm gonna bless this jizz I'm about to shoot.
That's so stupid.
And now the new Saint Edward of Cunt Fingers, Saint Edward of Cunt Fingers.
You just blessed with fucking ropes. I bless you. I bless you.
In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Holy shit, bro. It's so
No,
bad.
I know it is. When he died, I remember I was upset.
What? The Pope?
Yeah, I have no
Why?
idea why. I was just like, shit.
Dude, you're not even Catholic.
I know, but I remember. I know. It was literally. I was like, fuck.
No.
Oh my god.
Weak.
What's gonna happen to the Vatican now?
Robert.
Roberts, we need you now.
Father Bob of Peoria, Illinois.
Chicago.
Saint Bobbert of Oblak.
Bless our streets.
Bless 36. What was it? Not from 60. Bless 63rd.
Yeah, bless 63rd.
Have
May all the thoughts be taken
King
to
Von.
Old Block.
may all the big booty bitches from the O be.
May you raise their credit scores.
None of that.
Oh shit,
May
bro.
all the Hellcats not be repossessed.
Robert.
Sorry. Yeah, I've been getting fucking wicked Christ dreams though.
Christ dreams?
Yeah.
Wait.
Where it's like, no, I got to tell you about this fucking dream I had that was insane.
About Christ?
I had a dream like when I used to go to my parents' church, I was like a acolyte,
Okay.
like an altar dude.
Yeah.
That was my title, altar dude.
You're the altar boy.
Yeah, and I had a dream I was doing that now, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing this now? I'm like 21, and then I was dreaming, and like this chair I was sitting in next to the altar, was fucking rising, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, he's rising," and I was like, "Oh fuck, like this is crazy. I'm fucking rising in the chair," and like I was like, "Holy fuck, Christ is real. I've been wrong this whole time." And then the dream was just like I got to the top of wherever I was floating to, and it was just aliens like, "Hey, dude." I swear to God, this happened. They were like,
"Hey, dude,
like, you have to try to convince people," like that shit. And I was just like, "Oh fuck." And the dream ended. This is insane. This is how the fucking dream, like the dream ended where like they didn't let me float back down, so I had to climb down the church, like the side of the wall. I was like, "Fuck, I hope I don't slip." Anyways.
Homie, that's a strange dream, bro.
Yeah, I was fucking scared.
What do you think it means?
I mean,
You didn't take your medication.
no, I think they're here.
It
They're
means
upon us.
you're like, dude, don't eat pizza rolls before you go to sleep. Make you have some
Casey's
weird
Pizza.
dreams.
Casey's Pizza fucking cheese sent me into oblivion.
We got cheese, we got cheese.
We got cheese.
We got Casey's earlier this week, and I'm working with the dude with the speech impediment.
Like, we got a lot of cheese.
He's like, he's walking.
Holy shit, guys! We got a lot of cheese on here.
He's walking.
The boss
out.
really must appreciate what we're doing because of how much cheese he got us.
Bro, he's got 2 slices of pizza, and he's like, I'm about to be a gassy dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why? He's like, dude, the cheese makes me fart.
The fucking cheese is fucking knit like fucking corduroy.
He's like, it makes me fart. And I'm like, okay. And then we
How long you been with her?
we meet up with our other crew, and they're like, dude, don't tell me you guys stopped at Casey's. And I'm like, we did. And
Guys,
they're like,
Fred just shit the van.
like, dude, no wonder it fucking smells bad. Gassy dudes off the cheese pizza.
I'm a gaffy dude. I'm gonna fucking
Bro.
kill you.
Earlier this week, he pulled like a gun on me, but he was like,
Hands up! Don't be a hero right now.
pulled up, and I'm like, what's up, bro? And he's like, check this shit out. And it's just like it's a cop gun, bro. Like literally, he got it from his friend, and his friend got it from his dad, and his dad's
I
a
got
cop.
it from, yeah, okay.
His dad's a cop.
Yeah, I got it from the guy that my uncle knows. He's like a second bipartisan pre-rural
Mind you,
area.
bro, this kid's fucking 19. He's not even supposed to have a handgun.
No. Yeah, huh?
It's not registered to him at all.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's just like, bro, check this shit out. And I'm like, what the fuck,
You
dude?
know the fucking block I'm from.
Yeah. I asked him to show me it on Friday so I could take some pictures and show you. And I'm like, hey, let me see your gun. And he's like, oh, I don't have it in my truck no more. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, my mom told me to take it out.
My mom was being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Being a cunt. Fucking retard. Fucking asshole mom. I'm gonna fucking eat my mom's pussy. That's what he said. I was there.
We asked him if his mom was hot.
He's like, I mean, not traditionally, no.
He was like, I mean, my friends think so. And I'm like, so is she hot? He's like, my friends think so, so.
Imagine she's got like the same speech impediment. She's like, you want me to fuck your penis?
She doesn't. And
You want me to fuck your penis with
her
my
mom,
mouth?
her mom,
I'm gonna put your penis in my mouth and fuck it. I'm gonna fuck the penis in my mouth.
her mom and her
I'm gonna fuck
dad,
the penis in my mouth till you fucking Fruit Loops.
they don't have that, which is weird.
So you think that he was like a sinner in a past life?
I don't know. He got cursed. That's for sure.
Dear God, I've been cursed for something I did.
He told me that the teller was like rizzing him up.
The bank teller?
And I'm like,
It was the fucking automated one as a robot. Like, damn, dumbass, you probably have a thick root.
I was like, bro, are you gonna build the courage to go talk to the bank teller or what? And he's like,
She's not online on Sundays.
He's like, you know about that? And I'm like, yeah, I know. Just know that I know. And he was like, oh, no, she can work up the courage and talk to me. I was like, king, bro.
That is fucking dope
king.
move.
We got to get him on the pod.
It'd be funny, like, you know, some people just, like, there's people who, like, have a select type audience. They, like, interview and shit. It'd be funny if ours was just, like, retarded dudes. It was like, a day in... Kenny, get the hell out of here.
We can interview Kenny. He'd be our first retard.
Retard.
He sounds excited about
He
it.
threw up on me. Kenny, get the hell out of here.
Hey,
dude.
imagine if humans puke the same way as dogs. They're like, you gonna puke? Satellites.
Well, do you even remember that night?
I can tell you what I remember. I remember drinking a lot, and then I laid my head down to obviously satellites, and I got up, and
You're
dude,
like-
the room was just
No, you're like,
Swerving.
I feel pretty sick. I'm not gonna fucking move.
yeah. I did not want to get my head up,
Just threw up on the couch, and I was like, oh.
and then I don't remember walking out there. I remember being in the bathroom. I remember throwing up again. Right?
Yeah, we were watching Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I was telling George, I was like, dude, he's not just done being sick. I was like, you don't just get done being sick. I was like, he's going to be sick. And George was like, dude, he already threw up. He's done.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's not how it works. And middle of the fucking Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, you just get up and throw up on the floor. And then you're like, and just we're in the bathroom. And I was looking at George, I was like, I told you.
And I remember falling asleep in there.
Yeah, well, you were trying to come back out on the couch, and I was like,
Was army crawling?
yeah, no, I was like, you're gonna stay in there tonight, dude. And you're like, no, but the worst part was George was sleeping.
I was dead.
I was about to go to sleep, but I like was in there with you, and I was just like, you tried to be Mr. Cool, and you showed your ass, and then everything I said, you would just be like, I was like, you thought you were cool? You threw up all over yourself and you look like a dumbass. And then you were like, And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm just taunting my friend.
Yeah,
He
I was
doesn't
like-
even know what I'm saying.
And it was the bathroom. You didn't turn the light on. So it was just, I was in the in the doorway just looking into an abyss. And I just kept hearing,
That was Silas and that other dude when they fucking put their ear up to the office door. I was in there like,
no,
less teeth. No more teeth.
That whole next morning, I felt like shit.
Yeah, were you
fucking
sick the
dead,
whole
yeah.
next day?
Yeah, and I remember walking out. We walked out together.
Yeah.
And I had fucking vomit all over my Balenciagas.
Oh my
And
god.
there's snow out, right?
Yeah, there was snow.
And I was like, dude, I won't put my feet in these. Not that it really mattered. I mean, you know. I already smell like asshole. Yeah. Like, I remember I sat in my car. I had to wait for it to defrost. My whole car smelled like vomit. I'm just like, fuck. And Saturday, I had the day off. I was like,
You lost the
"Yay,
day."
I get half the day. No.
You were in bed all day.
I was taken.
recovering all day.
I remember, I didn't even tell you guys this. I got home and my mom she sleeps in like a loft area because my dad snores like crazy. So they don't even sleep together. And it was like 9 a.m. I get home. There's still vomit all over me. And my mom's right there.
It's like, what happened to you? And
And
you're like,
I'm walking up the stairs because she knows I'm home.
crazy.
She's like, "How was your night?" I turned to her just like this because I had my Mickey Mouse sweatshirt
Number
on.
9.
Just
Fuck.
everything over me.
Fuck.
Puked. And I just looked at her like, I drank too much. And she goes, she just looked at me disgusted. And she's like, I don't like throw your clothes in the trash and stuff. I'm like, no.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna
No.
fucking this is
Yeah.
From fucking Japan.
No. And I just threw them on the bathroom floor. Just pissed on.
I tried to clean up the bathroom the next day, and I couldn't. It was just too fucking. And I was kind of hungover too, so I like smelled it and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that.
And yeah, 2 days, a day after I went in, and I was like, it looked like a fuck. I'm like shocked that somehow out of luck, none of my family like went to the bathroom downstairs. Thank fucking Christ.
That's so true.
Because like I went there the second day after like I was like chill.
Bro, let it
Dude, I
marinate.
I had to wrap a fucking bandana around my face to not smell. It was like holy shit, and it was just red fucking chunks everywhere. It was Moe's.
Yo,
Yeah, it was.
I have a story, kind of like that, similar, but I was dope smoking.
You threw up off dope?
Dude, I fucking threw up off dope. I was, we went over to one of my buddy's house, and his mom was making like a badass dinner, like dead ass, like big aluminum platters. Like,
Did you throw up on the food?
bro, I threw up on the food.
Oh,
Yeah, and she was cooking, and it was literally about done. She's just like putting aluminum foil on everything. She's sitting all the platters on the table without aluminum foil, and we're just smoking. There's 2 blunts going around in rotation, and there's only like 4 guys. And I'm like, okay, this is way too much for 4 guys. So 2 blunts start getting in my hands.
You're like,
And I'm like, fuck it.
the power.
And so I just start smoking on both of them at the same time. I'm like,
You greened out.
yeah, I greened out, bro. I'm
Threw up on the food.
sitting on the table. I'm feeling pale as fuck. And I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, I don't feel right. And I just kind of put my head on my hand and just sit there. This lady, I was real like close to her at the time. She's kind of like my aunt because she's older. We're just friends. She's like, mijo, if you feel sick, the bathroom's over there. And I'm like,
Yo soy muy enfermo. No, de comer es no bueno.
I'm like, it's fine. You know, I'm like, whatever.
No.
Literally.
You feel sick, go to the bathroom.
No.
Literally 2 seconds later, I just stick my head
Projectile
up
vomited on the
straight
food.
onto the food, bro. And they were like, get the fuck.
Yeah, you fucking ruined the fucking
They're
Comer, dude.
they're like, get out. And I was like, fuck.
You need to leave.
I was out
You
there.
were like, yeah, I know.
I was like, I feel bad. And they're like, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. And I was like, I feel bad though. And I went in there, and after they cleaned everything up, they were like, don't worry about it. Just next time you feel like puking, go to the
Don't
damn
fucking
bathroom.
throw up on the food, you retard.
Yeah.
No, when I went that night after you got sick, I had to go to my girls' like family Christmas thing,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm feeling ill, motherfucker, I'm ill. Nah, so I went to the bathroom, and I was like, I saw this thing on the internet. It was like, if you have to throw up, because I'm like really scared of throwing up.
When you're drunk or just
No,
in
just
general?
no. I wasn't even drunk. I was just hungover. It was like 8:00 at night. It lasted that long.
Why are you scared of throwing up?
I just don't like it.
I like it.
Okay.
I feel like it alleviates you a little bit.
I went to the bathroom and I saw this thing. It was like, if you have trouble throwing up, just open your nose. And like, and I did. I just was in the fucking toilet bowl, like, I'm gonna do that, and then I just
Like-
fucking puked out my nose immediately. I was like, ah,
Dude, I hate puking.
no,
out of
because
my
I was like,
nose.
I didn't want anyone to hear it, so I was like, I'm gonna like lean over the bathroom, and then it was just like me going sound like I was waterboarded, like. And I came out and they're like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I fucking
You're like,
ate Moe's yesterday."
the damn Moe's. We ain't never going back to that place.
No, it was so good.
Remember how everyone in there was like looked like they were like fucked up, and they were just watching us like. And then George was like, "Is this guy retarded?"
Like, dude, is that guy fucking autistic or something? I'm like, how does that work? Isn't that illegal? Isn't it right?
Yeah. It's
they're
not
not.
illegal.
They're not supposed to be working though.
I don't think there's any law like
There's
prohibit-
no. I think there's a law against people not working if they're retarded.
Is
be
it?
like you're allowed.
Yeah,
But
because
they-
it's discrimination if they don't work.
But they collect disability checks.
Not
Not
all of them.
everyone.
Oh,
It's like saying it's the same thing with unemployment. Like you can pick.
oh,
Yeah, like you can be like,
You have to
I'm
pick your
gonna
battle.
Make my own money.
pick your fucking struggle, motherfucker.
I'm gonna make my own money. I'm not gonna take the government's money.
And then Minecraft.
And down, go to end the nether world.
How the hell am I put my craft?
Well, we're in an hour. I think we can call it.
Sounds good.
You got anything to promote, Siguy?
No, honestly, I'm not doing.
No.
his fucking face,
Dude, I don't have anything.
No.
Homie just dropped on the archive page.
Oh, that don't. It's our, don't.
No.
No. This summer I want to drop a lot though.
Hey yo,
I'll be finna. What?
since Day was working with me this week, he was like, everybody was asking him if he makes music too, and they were like, he was like, yeah,
Play
yeah.
basketball.
You like chicken, bro?
Are you 95% of the crime?
My boss brought Nelson's chicken, and
His eyes.
he was like, do you guys want chicken? And we were all like, no. And one of my coworkers looks at Day and he was like, hey, you're black. You want chicken? Deadass, bro.
Like,
Just throws it on the ground, tells me to eat it.
You know, like, have you ever seen like a Tasmanian devil eat? Like, it's like that was Day.
But they asked Day if he made music, and he's like, yeah. He shows one of my coworkers his songs, and he's like, yo, not to be weird or nothing, but I feel like my girl would really like your music. And he's like, why? He's dating a white girl, right?
Shotty be dripping in the chocolate.
She cheats on me with black men.
No,
I like to watch her fuck black guys.
he's like,
Jerk off in a fucking speed racer bed.
he was like, yeah, my girl really likes Kevin Gates. And your
Aw.
song sounds like Kevin Gates.
Ah,
George, you got anything to promote?
Definitely wrap it up if you're gonna go fuck.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm promoting. Safe sex.
what if he likes it?
What was his name?
Josh.
Gay guy number.
Based.
Based. All right, well, I'm gonna end it because I gotta fucking pee so fucking bad. Right?
Sounds good, boys.
Just pee your pants.